Inside Story Uganda, real source of political updates.
Let me tell you a proper analysis on this. People don't realize that this is why the Constitution yachenda mwetano concentrated much on president. Never mujako buyinza bwonna. Beti kamya kyogeranga nnyo imperial presidency. But the issue was not the president, it was because these were lawyers. The president of the United States has more powers than Museveni.
Where about?
Yes. We have what we call the political decision doctrine. When the president of the United States declares one of Saddam Hussein, nobody can sue him. Decision doctrine. Presidential decision doctrine. Bajirina. You cannot sue him. Ayina chebayita recess appointment. When Congress rejects his appointment, the President of the United States waits Congress to go on recess. Namutekawo. Webakoma tebamujjaawo. Museveni does not have all of this, apart from giving them money and begging. Kakati bali abaita bamanyi byabufuzi balowooza ti constitution ya 67 yali mbi. No, Museveni governed this country in the 1967 constitution from 86 to 95. Yasiba abantu. No. Era if you analyze these human rights violations are self-inflicted, drones, no. Muhozi has defeated you. Why?
It is not that.
Wait.
Mirundi.
This man, you are implicating in human violations. When we talked about Narufenya, his name did not appear. When he talked about safe houses, his name did not appear.
And it is only you who is putting it to him.
The
United States is saying it is Museveni responsible for the human rights services.
And you see, unless you were stupid.
You have not seen drones?
Let me. Those who are arrested in drones appear in court, which means this is.
There are those who have not appeared.
Yes.
Who can
yes.
know?
We would organize. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. Under the system, under our current system, a policeman would come and introduce himself to the village council. Or what defense in Nigeria? You can even be accompanied by your relative. But this change, you come to me, I shoot you. The change arrests. You must identify yourself.
That's what we are saying.
Yes.
That's what you know, Mirundi. Nango okusoka nali sikiriza mu bigambo bya Nuupu.
Yes.
You understand about the human rights abuses. But the day Bobby Wine lwe yaleeta abaana bonna bakyala babakwatiddwa n'aba ne relatives baabwe ekamwokya, said, this is real.
And you see, what about the Human Rights Commission? The Human Rights Commission is a constitutional body. What does it do?
But
to kill the institution. Where do you get a woman like a Wangadia? Examine the members of this commission. They are failures. They don't know what to do.
How?
Where you have a sitting human rights, a constitution, give it to me. So
let's first accept. Are there human rights abuses in Uganda?
Fighting for human rights is perpetual. But once you want to personalize them, let us argue as going. What are we quarreling over? The vehicle does not matter. In fact, with the taxi drivers, we want to sue government because many people fear our drones. Drones is a motor case workers. No, let the police acquire.
Let us go so.
Yes.
If we agree that there are human rights abuses in Uganda, who is responsible?
The Human Rights Commission will tell us. Yes.
Who is
anti nkubuulidde nti the people who do not put governments don't make concessions. Governments operate by pressure.
Mu government ya Museveni eyagala ennyaba ani atulugunya
mulimu abalimu mulimu sabotage ebikola. The
subterfuge stronger than the state.
Kyobula bona ayagala kukiwa buyiyi Pirawo alimu ekigodo ky'embizi yuwa muganda wange yuwa ekintu kyenda wali mukiwe Pirawo alimu ekigodo ky'embizi ne bakaba katono bwe kati yuwa muyiwe kintu bakinfiltrating adda. So kakati we must talk about human rights, not personalizing them. No, let us say security egule motoka ezaayo. But in a country where you find a general Kasigas says they are rebels, a general Otafire says they are not. Kati if you are Museveni, what do you do? Who is correct, who is wrong?
I fire both.
Anti achinkubulira. See, this is where we are. Nabagamba nti obwana bwa P1 obwa nursery okuma mu P5 ngogenze ku speech day buzina bulungi nakanyira ne bwekagwa tekikatwa tekanafuna ba boyfriends. But when it comes to P6 ne P7 bazina bemola. Why? They have seen boyfriend. Kasobala kutuliwo ati kutafira hizo kubanga ali ku side ndala ngakasigaza ali ku side ndala. Why don't we agree? Doctors can agree on a cause, but they differ on the medicine. But at least on the disease they agree.
That you have malaria.
Yes.
But you can take a
doctor will tell you. Yes.
Yes. Very, very
good. We must look at this human rights issue nga tetulina gwe tujorekeza. We have countries suffer political inertia.
Abagamba nti Museveni alemegenda ku meeting ya Biden. The record of human rights abuses.
That's not the issue. Why?
The issue is
if it does not,
it is not good for Americans to
Museveni
agree.
Who hosted the two American presidents, Emmanuel Kimi, who was the spokesperson of the president for 14 years. Do I want to be a minister? A general cannot become a platoon commander. I don't patch cut. Which job do you give me? My first appointment nakula mangu nefuka general. Sibera platoon commander. Nti omusajja yayogeranga nti yawandikanga nti your excellency the president of Uganda mbandike through minister. Sisobola nakula mangu nebiggwa. That's the mistake of overgrowth.
Abagala nti ekikula amangu.
Ekifa mangu kati zirikodi yange nagitta. I made a mistake. Nenkula mangu.
You made a mistake?
Yes, it was a mistake.
It
was a mistake. Sina mulimu mulala gwompa mpa mulimu ki. Tulina mulimu gwompa. When we are discussing anything, you put a job offer on the table, I walk out. There is no job I can do. Sina mulimu, positive we mutani wangu. But me I don't want any job. Sikuagala. Kakati Museveni
and you know why to because you are just arrogant.
No.
You can
Museveni
why don't you go to the media center and read it?
Me?
Yes.
To be answerable to who?
To Opondo.
In among the Baganda
and Chris, but
the only person who moves backwards in Uganda is a witch. I cannot move backwards. Nti kakati ngoyo Ambassador Mukibi was the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Nga ugenda okweyanjule wa president ngoliaga was the Minister of Foreign Affairs kati yani kati ambassador kundi ebyo kundi nedda nabagamba nti muyina okukiriza. When a man chases you from the matrimonial room to the sitting room, you are a visitor. From the sitting room, you are going to go to the kitchen. Then you are charcoal, a bag of charcoal. Then the next time you go to the toilet. Get it out which are enough value. Yes, these are principled people.
Why don't you give the consideration that Magezi go nga Tamale Mirundi get is a sector ya mawuli
in America former presidents get a lot of money by addressing making speeches because they have the experience. Call on me to address a group and to give him my money. That's what I can do. You call me to address a meeting and you give him my money.
And you can't be a director to the media center?
I cannot. Even a director at New Vision, I cannot. I made a mistake, I overgrew. Kakati zembagamba. We must address the issue. In the presence of the Human Rights Commission, it would Mugundi was South Africa bakola Truth and Reconciliation Commission. If this is a dysfunction, why don't we resort to this? You have an amnesty commission. Babu be said. You have the instructions. To in the Democratic Republic of Congo, is it democratic? Democratic Republic of Korea, is it democratic? Kati Uganda has many impressive institutions. IGG, Auditor General, Human Rights Commission, and are they functional?
Nga zakatuyamba okule zakakomyawo 240 billion.
How much money they have used to correct this? That's rubbish. Don't tell it to me. How much money was Nakalema using? This is impressive. Rubbish. Total rubbish.
Baba zenya. Police ekomeza olukaga. Kamya akomeza 10 nebirala Auditor General arrests. That's a problem.
What is it?
Sente zibajje kuba this government is obujozi n'obushuma from obushuma they are starting recovering money from obushuma.
That is so impressive. Where let them tell us the account on which they have put this money. Museveni yabalagira okuleta aba students okuva China. Gundi nayogera oludicha. Ebyo byonna byebyo but most of the people who fear Muhoozi are criminals. I'm telling you. Most of the people who fear Muhoozi are criminals. Nti bo baagala ono asigalewo. Kijja kwabika mumutakola reforms. It will bust. Kakati ne bogana Museveni okulaba Biden. Have you solved any problem? Kankubuuzi.
Yes.
It would have been better for Biden to engage Museveni. But if you don't want Museveni to see Biden, then how does that Museveni is going to feel the Biden is similar, who hosted the two American president, who has done it?
No, Kiswaza bwekiti bwe kiri. Olwalero no Mirundi ngaga nti obusajja bwange buli obutasenya manyo obusolvingira ekizibu. Ekya ne nkulaba ngate Ssaabasumba azze kulira mukolo huo mukerezia siri.
Aliche nkubulira. Ate wabaawo kyokola bakola ebintu ebyo tuli ba specialist. Waliwo kakati nganze nina nkwata babbi. Ate okutta ngenda walala.
Gwe dogolo likwata babbi. Okutta?
We are skilled.
Kati encha bwe ndaba Ssaabasumba wakiririza mu ddogo ataziza mu kerezia
oba muntu yenna andi mu abasawo baganda bwe bababbira si buli musawo omuganda nti akola ebintu ebyo nabaganda mu Catholic Church mubaamu mfazi mu ssaza gwe bawo power yazezo. But these are not serious issues. The serious issue is how have we agreed kubanga nze mbabuulira ne mbagamba as I explained earlier in my submission. This is a drizzle. Why have we reached here? Why have we had the incidents? Do you remember the Mukula incident?
Yes.
Where they put civilians in wagons?
Yes.
But the issue at that time was to fanya fujo kolechi. Museveni could not listen to this. Era Museveni yakugamba somebody masansa. Why is it that these things are done?
That's what Nope is saying. Yes. Somebody must answer. Yes. And good enough. Yes. Jodo comes on the floor of parliament and says, now that you have the 10, you have the 80.
The two don't add up. It is failure to have a competent man who can defend you. Why do you fight me? Get a competent man.
Why do you fight others?
Get a competent man to counter me.
Why do you fight
others? Because I cannot fail to counter somebody with argument. I just listen to you. The weaknesses you are talking about other campaign. There is nobody who is making another campaign.
Can this government therefore humble itself and say, "Ntiyebigambo Bobi Wine byayogera." Naba nupi ebogera nti okulugunya abantu mu Uganda we kuli ne drone n'abaana okula bituufu. Apologize and pledge to clear the record.
Let us have
you apologize to the people
let us have a team of independent people to investigate. How many times have you seen religious leaders condemning this?
The Catholic Church occasionally does.
Yes. Kakati bo, this is what they mean. We must have approach. My suggestion is leave the useless human rights commission there. They have seen this as an extension of the civil service.
You can't dismiss it like that.
But they don't know what they are doing. So therefore, not a parliamentary committee, no, those ones are both. Let us have a team of credible. And the problem
you say parliament is both, religious leaders are both, the others are both. So,
prominent people, bwebana bagamba bukenya nga balaba bamukiisinga bwebana agamba kazibwe nti yabba ezebiziba bwonoyita kintu musoke nti yabba ennyumba za leerwe. This is one of the problems. Nti we malicious buli omuyo none bamwonoona buli omuyo no maris nefuka maris
bona agamba Mirundi nti mutamiivu.
Yes and they cannot be used. Let me tell you, the man I admired mu bulamu bwange was called Joseph Martin Shikuku. When I was doing primary 7, I went to Butere and met Shikuku. Shikuku was a Kenyan politician.
Joseph Martin.
Chinyeta yamukwata. Namuga nti, where are you taking him? I'm taking it to committee. Namuga kwa magezi gakuweddeko. Committee nabeera yodda. Tugende n'ogenda kati besi yoyinza omusibira eruzira. Yamanyire yodda yishambuzizi. Ayina nabamulabirira. Besi gati eruzira.
Tasobola kutyayo.
Tatyayo. Era Chinyeta yamugamba nti kati oyagala kukolera ki? We want to go home. Chinyeta naga, take this money back to his home. Yabuuza Chinyeta kati ogenda kunsibira wa? Committee nakamalayo bbanga ki?
I know committee. I know Luzira, I know Shirinya, I know.
Chinyeta natta Jeje Kaliyuki. Yali musajja mu kikuyunga muto nenga ajereka Chinyeta. Chinyeta watadde halambe ya milioni emu ngondi Jeje atika. Ndibamuwayiriza nga bado bawayiriza. Tiyalina abayekera. Exactly. Jeje Kaliyuki ekyamusaba amuwayiriza aba intelligent. Ndibateze basi mu bomu mpaze abande bafu. Naye Jeje Kaliyuki yayina essimu ng'erikodinga in 75.
In 75?
Yes. Yakwata Chinyeta ng'alagira bamutte. Ate bwe bamusola omulambo engonge. Era nga monitor. Daily Nation yakuba Jeje in Zambia hotel nga babalimbi. Naye abantu singa baluzira. Abiwandika ebyobusiro. Nation yatundako ne copy enkubi BBC. Nga abantu bamuzize. The moment Daily Nation mentioned published a story to Jeje Kaliyuki found is in Zambia, a man called Jeje has bamusanga ku ngongo kill. But Chinyeta wanted to escape by creating yaleta Shikuku to get credibility. Shikuku yakuba esawa mu parliament ng'eddoboozi lya Chinyeta kweriri. So this is the man. Muyinamu obwa minister na era ya demonstrating. Buli omu Shikuku yali very stubborn. Bamitanga the what? The Kenyan watchman. The ordinary man is watchman. Era Shikuku yali mugagga. Sinalaba n'abaana be bayita bagu. So now, if we had, let me tell you, Kanyahamba was taken to Kenya to dismantle the Kenyan judiciary. At that time you had Njagalamba Buzi. Mu Uganda we baba assembling a team of eminent persons bajja mwani. Baliwa. Nti Africa is assembling. Oba kugenda Taigure, oba kugenda Ludda, Obasanjo is still floating. Is Obasanjo is seen everywhere. Obasanjo was in the Congo 1964, commanding the Nigerian battalion. 1964. Solving African problems over Sanjo.
And he's still credible.
Auntie, Mumina Baliwa, Habamu Mubono. Never
to a prominent person we got a little
Tetulina.
Sure?
Yes. In Nabagamanti, the brain that pains me to have been wasted. One of the most brainy people in this country is Amanya Musheka. Never am educated. I'm going to take education. A wasted man. About one who knock over East Africa, Amanya Musheka would be sponsored for African Union. Yet to revive the defunct East African community. The first Secretary General, we know, no, you are killing people, you have killed everybody. Nti Mauritius footballer yamenya banne bonna. Natwala team, natwala trophy y'omuluka. Bagenda assembling a team y'eggombo ya district nga yabamenya dda. We would constitute a team of eminent Ugandans to an independent one and given it time span and to listen even in camera to the survivors. Yes.
It is bad news for our country if you say we cannot
well, you tell me
one eminent person.
Great about Professor Wabunya, Banukada, Professor Nabanukada. Kakati Kumbulirayo. If Uganda is asked to
even from our religious leaders, we cannot accept a team of credible.
Anti I would say, Obuafu Baba to Baba to Alayen. Never joke, never any Naboba no Nukulia said. Money is everybody's doves. To be humiliated is money. Money, nobody was a good dignity.
So, from the religious sect, from the economics, from the politics, yes, from the social circles, from the judiciary, we cannot raise a team of eminent Ugandans.
Kubanga would say, who can now tell us? Baga na nibaleta mu constitution ya Kenya. The president wa Kenya okulangirwa nti awangudde. Anawangulanga mu province 3. Kunya. Do you know what this politician did? Batema abantu okubajja e Mombasa. Ne batta abantu mu Rift Valley to reduce the number. Abachikuyu abali mu Rift Valley balonda mu Kikuyu. Ba mainlanders babatte Mombasa. Abanadini bagenda babuuza Moi. Who is doing this? Moi yabaga nti mazima ga Katonda sibamanyi. I don't know nga ye president nenga tamanyi bakikola. This was intended to reduce the number of foreigners. Abafuluki. Politicians, we are doing it. Politicians, we are doing it without the sanctioning.
To the contrary, by now, you'll be one of the eminent Ugandans, given your experience in journalism, having worked for the president, but you also damaged yourself. Wow. You are abusive.
Yes.
So people call you a madman, a drunkard, instead of saying an eminent person.
Do I mind?
Yes, because
do I mind?
Now you are also looking for eminent persons.
Politics kankugamba tulina kye tuyita guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing means that before you join politics, you must cut an image. Which image do you cut? Am I going to be a comparative, a hard-hitting man? I think about it. Nti Mbabazi, guerrilla marketing himself as a gentleman. Mbabazi omukazi amukissinga olabe.
Tuba tutidde mu public.
Anti kubuulira nti Mbabazi tasobola kukola bya Bukenya. Kuba guerrilla marketed himself as a gentleman. Kati bwe tuba tuyingira ebyobufuzi tukubuuza image. Era gyo nagamba omuvubuka nali ku programu ngeno ne bamundeetera nga namulaba azannya byakatemba ali amayuni ali aki ne mugamba nti no nekikugamba nga nawali nti Kasumba tuyinza muteeka ku traffic n'amala okwogera ebya traffic n'omuleeta n'asoma amawulire aga Wanokiroko News is reserved for gentleman. That brand yesoma Wanokiroko News ndala
nebadde ku street nayo ndala.
That's why tulaba ebi Nigerian tugana okulaba ekina Uganda tubamanyi nti gwazanya ng'omugagga bakubanja ku nyumba. But we assume that every Nigerian is a rich man. Ebi na Uganda tetubiraba because I know bakagula ndiyonji manyi.
Sale bosanya ng'omugagga manyiro ndizo
nekumiziko bakubanja kati ozanya mwazanya kumu amayisi
tuza lokuza emotoka yajijje akosa motoka yadija tuddemu. The big story buli lwakuna 3-5 ekiro kikutira mu kusawa ey'olwaleero njagala kugibaliriza
let us get a team of 4 eminent Ugandans. If you have them, give them an assignment to investigate human rights violations and make recommendations.
Naye njagala olwaleero luno, I think as I wind up, njagala kwebaza abana ba NUP, aba National Unity Platform, especially the leaders, ba NUP, ba Rubongoya, ba Bobi Wine, ba Joel Senyonyi, they have pushed a right cause. Olabande Mirundi okizande there are human rights abuses in Uganda. For that cause, I salute you, thank you, and more.
My son was battered.
Yes, because
my daughter was killed. I was poisoned 5 times. They hired thugs to kill me.
So you also attest that
yes,
there are human rights abuses in this country that the president should run. For that one alone, the National Unity Platform and pushing ati simunatase ndembere abana Uganda. Jagala bwentyo balize olwalero ne Joseph Tamale Mirundi